Welcome back, dipshits. Today, we are going to talk about what's going on with Edwin's generation. Usually, if you come to my channel, it's because there's a ton of complicated stories going on, and to be honest, I, as a viewer, have a hard time keeping up sometimes, so I try my best on my channel to lay everything out so we can all get a clear picture when it comes to stories that I want to comment on. I don't comment on every story. I'm not really like a news channel, but I will comment on things that I'm interested in because it's my channel and I do what I want here. So Edwin came back to the internet strong with a really long video explaining why he left. If you don't know who he is, he's a commentary channel that he's been around for a while. He has it's like Edwin's Generation and Homeboys Got Receipts, and he started popping up more on my side of YouTube during the Onision commentary stuff, and in his video he explained why he left the internet for a while. It's a really long video, but you know, if you got the time, give it a watch. It's a lot more interesting and sad than I expected it to be. Some of you might remember like the Onision wave of creators, like Repsion, Repzilla, Creepshow Art, Tamimi, you know, and Chris Hansen labeled them the Goon Squad. Edwin was part of that circle. Anyway, after that whole terrible situation died down, Chris Hansen made a documentary with Discovery Plus about Onision, and Edwin was in it. This pissed off everyone because the documentary told stories they weren't supposed to tell, since the victims did not give permission. And once it was leaked that Edwin was part of the documentary, he promised they weren't going to do that. They weren't going to share stories without permission and things like that. But they ended up doing just that, which peeved a lot of people off. Yeah, it made a lot of people mad, and rightfully so. But I don't know if the anger was directed in the right way. Because the producers told Edwin that they were not going to do that, and then they ended up spreading the stories anyway, and then the hate train left the station, full force, explosion. He lied, but he didn't actually lie, since he believed he was telling the truth. Like, if I tell you I'm going to give you 3 apples because this farmer is telling me he's going to give me 3 apples and then he ends up giving me 3 grapes, that doesn't mean that I was lying. I was telling the truth because I thought I was getting them from the supplier, but then it turned out the supplier lied to me, which then in turn caused me to lie to the third party. But there's no, like, that's not the same thing as just knowing the truth and lying about it. Get it? That kind of thing. You're with me, alright? I know we're on that same level. So yeah, cancel culture didn't get it. You guys know how it is. Everyone's just like chomping at the bit these days to see who's next to get thrown in the ring. It's like, cancel culture's a lot like a gladiator fight. You know, you throw the people in the ring and you watch them struggle and fight and everyone's just laughing around. That's pretty much what the internet and cancel culture has become lately. Everyone's just out in the stands like, "Fuck you, Edwin, do a flip!" Yeah, that kind of thing. That kind of shit don't fly with me. Canceling him was idiotic in the first place. Like, he made a bad call. Like, a mistake, and that happens. It wasn't even a malicious mistake, so that's no reason to cancel somebody. You just go, hey dude, you're an idiot, you screwed up, move on, and do better. That's how you do that, how you handle that, I think, anyway. He wasn't scheming like a supervillain up in his tower. At least I don't believe he was. I could be wrong, though, but I don't believe he was schemy, malicious. Next week, if he ends up being the next person to claim they were hacked by an autistic 12-year-old or Amy, then I'll owe all you guys a high five or something. So moving on past the first portion of the video, Edwin goes on to discuss a super anti-fan slash stalker that's been going crazy on him. This guy criticizes him on his appearance and throws his family into the mix for some weird reason.
and he spends a lot of the time calling me names, and not just regular insults. He'll spend a lot of time calling me a racist, misogynist, homophobe, transphobe, ableist. So many ists, I'm probably missing a few. Oh, and every now and then, if I've sinned hard enough, he'll wish violence against me.
I really wish that dude would have socked him in the mouth.
It's seriously obsessive. Out of all my time on YouTube, I've never had someone obsessed with me as much as this guy and just harass me over and over and over again. Like, I've not been active. I've not made a blip online, right? And this guy just can't stop like jerking it to, oh my god, I gotta do another Edwin stream. Well,
he has lied about the supposed abuse.
I mean, with a face like his, I don't know if I could argue with that. And that voice.
That he has experienced in his life. Damn, that is one unfortunate looking motherfucker. That's just the truth. And it don't make no sense when you look at his relatives, his brothers. They're cute. They're normal looking. It doesn't make sense.
Well, it's a voice, and that's all I'm going to say on that. So this stalker teams up with someone from Edwin's past and made some streams, which was weird. I don't know a lot about his personal life. I did do some research, as I generally do. But if you want the entire story about everything with these people, please check out his channel so you can kind of get everything in chronological order, if that's what you're into. If you're here, you're probably just looking for a wrap-up to understand what's going on. So the stalker guy is streaming with this girl Dasha, who's been constantly copying Edwin's girlfriend's looks on Instagram posts, as well as a buttload of other creepy stuff like her hair color. Every single time his girlfriend changes her hair color, this girl will copy it. And I'll just show you guys some clips of these people so you can get an idea of who we're dealing with.
Life? I mean, this abuser now gets to call herself the survivor?
That's just accountability. Like, hold yourself to the same fucking standard, dude. You've done a lot of really sketchy shit.
I've done sketchy shit? Don't tell me the sketchy shit I've done is the stuff that your homeboy here is talking about. And you, using the word accountability? Girl, shut the fuck up. Where is it though? Oh, a nice hair by the way. I noticed that you dyed it red, just like Mina's. And just after Mina dyed her hair red. Wow, I guess we'll just add that to the pile of coincidences.
I mean, at one point I just made fun of, because he always said I was copying her, right?
Yeah.
So I just did it for the lols, so he would make a reaction.
Right, so get this. She made fun of people pointing out how she would continuously copy Mina, by doing similar picture poses, doing her hair similarly, buying the same clothes in some instances, by intentionally copying Mina to get a reaction? Even though she complains about the videos? Yeah, no, I think she's showing her true colors right here. She likes the attention.
But yeah, he definitely robbed you of your voice.
Something Mr. Dirty says quite a bit is that I robbed Dasha of her voice. Right, because I was the one going up against two creators with much larger platforms. Even the first time I spoke up, I was receiving massive amounts of hate. Nobody believed me, but nobody believed anything I was saying. That's why I was the one that was backed into a corner and made those long videos backed up with receipts. Because they were the larger creators and people naturally believed them, right? And nobody took my side, nobody would speak up for me. It's interesting to see Mr. Dirty here trying to rewrite history as if he was there. And also, why are you saying that I'm robbing her of her voice when you're taking down your video with her? Bro, you're robbing her of her voice. Put your video back up. I don't mind if everybody sees how dumb both of y'all look.
So yeah, that was lovely. Moral of the story, I don't think Edwin sucks. He seems, at least to me, to be a person who genuinely cares about what he's talking about, and the people who are affected in their stories. I think he made a mistake like anyone could and got his criticism, and now he should have his space to grow. I feel bad this stalker is getting private DMs from a different online hacker creep and reading them aloud and just being super gross and privacy breachy. Nobody deserves that. Anyway, I think that wraps up this story. I think. If you like my content, leave me a like, throw me that sub, and join us here. Because when you're here, you're family.
And salad, just like the old country.
Dad, shut up and eat, you old grease bag. We got coupons.
Look what you think. Yeah, we're a bunch of real stinking ginzos. And at the Olive Garden, we're gonna eat fake Italian food like chicken alla pasta. The frosted chicken nuggets sitting on a bed of lukewarm pasta with ketchup sauce. Mama Luna.
And if you like my gaming content, fear not, viewers. This weekend, we're going to finish up Little Nightmares 2. Woo! I know it's been a while, but I have a life and depression. So I need you guys to chill. Actually, I love making gaming content. Gaming commentary, that kind of thing. So if you guys have anything you want me to cover, leave a comment down below to support the channel. Anyway, that's it. So, bye-bye.
Just let me fall to my groove. To kill it. And losing me now at the start. To kill it. Just let me fall to my groove. To kill it.